The Ohio Valley goes into an Ohio River city in Evansville, adding southern Indiana. The school was founded in 1965 as Indiana State University Evansville, ISUE. The school was granted autonomy in 1985 as University of Southern Indiana, USI. USI has a near 10,000 enrollment and a $155 million endowment, which grew from a $113 million endowment in 2020. Southern Indiana opened the $66 million Screaming Eagles Arena and Athletic Complex in 2019. They've won one national championship under Bruce Pearl. They've been national runner-up twice. They've been to 4 Final Fours and 28 NCAA tournaments. Evansville, at its heart, has been a college basketball city for generations. They've been the 25-time host of the Division II championships, many of them dating back to the 50s, 60s, and 70s. This graph demonstrates the city's love and passion for college basketball as it shows the average attendance for the Aces and Screaming Eagles yearly from 96 through 2020, as well as the average session attendance for the OVC tournament from 2018 through 2020. And while there's room for 2 Division I teams in a city as dedicated to college basketball as Evansville, the competition for the sports dollar will be fierce. The Screaming Eagles will have been a member of the Great Lakes Valley Conference, the GLVC, from 78 through 2022, and starting here in 2022, they will become a member of the Ohio Valley Conference. The GLVC would start in the 78-79 school year, and Southern Indiana would lead discussions along with Bellarmine and Kentucky Wesleyan to form the GLVC through the 70s. Of course, back then, Southern Indiana was ISUE, which was Indiana State Evansville. And through USI's 44 years in the GLVC, they would be conference mates with 4 future Division I schools, those being Fort Wayne, Northern Kentucky, Bellarmine, located right down the Ohio River in Louisville, and future OVC conference mates, Southern Illinois Edwardsville. And now they will be reuniting with SIUE in the OVC. USI's now $155 million endowment, which has climbed from $113 million in 2020, would be the highest in the OVC. It looks like a bill is going to pass in the state of Tennessee, which would grant Tennessee State $318 million, which is overdue from the state. My understanding is $250 million of that will go towards infrastructure, $60 million new buildings, and $8 million maintenance. The OVC schools have pretty similar enrollments ranging from 6,700 to 13,000. Evansville, being a mid-market at the number 164 MSA, would be the 4th largest MSA in the OVC, behind SIU Edwardsville and St. Louis MSA, Tennessee State and Nashville, UALR and Little Rock. Here are the athletic budgets for the OVC. The top row is their total athletic budget, and then the bottom row is what their athletic budget looks like after you subtract the scholarship money. Southern Indiana appears to be committed to raising their athletic budget to $12 million by the time they complete their transition. And if USI reaches their goal and you extrapolate the scholarship money and what money is left over, then USI's athletic budget, after taking away scholarship money, would rank on the upper end of the OVC. Here are the men's basketball budgets. Southern Indiana's men's basketball budget, as it stood in the 2019-2020 school year, would rank 348th in Division I. However, considering USI plans to double their athletic budget, we can assume that they'll double their men's basketball budget, and if they do so, their men's basketball budget would rank number 276, which would be second in the OVC. Here is the 3-year rolling attendance average in the OVC. Southern Indiana would rank right in the middle of the conference. Here's a travel chart for the OVC if you were to hypothetically road trip from each school to every other school. 4 of Southern Indiana's 8 OVC conference mates will be within a 2.5-hour drive, and 7 of the 8 will be within a 4-hour drive. And here are the basketball arenas of the OVC. Little Rock's Jack Stevens Center is a pretty top-notch mid-major arena. Same for Tennessee Tech. SEMO has a really cool arena. And Southern Indiana's brand new Screaming Eagles Arena will rank in the upper echelon of the OVC.